Hello everybody, welcome back to our reviews of Digimon Adventure 2020. Today we're looking into episode 54, the Vagrant War Demon Rebellimon. Which I'm pretty confident this is the first time we've ever seen Rebellimon.
Yeah, I can't think of even the game or manga or anything where I've seen Rebellimon.
Yeah, that was very much a Digimon that I had no idea of coming into this episode. And, well, if you didn't know who he was, you didn't have to wait long to find out in this one, because Tai leaves the group again.
Yep, for no good particular reason, not even according to narrator, just he's off on his own. Yep. So I'm pondering what the heck Taichi is doing. Lest we knew his compass wasn't even pointing in anything direction, so is he just wandering the world randomly?
Apparently, though I'm pretty sure at some point this episode it does point him somewhere.
Yeah,
so
pretty much like 30 seconds later in episode it's pointing in one direction, so...
So, you can't even be consistent on that.
So, I mean, it's good that at least apparently it has a reason to be out here now, but this is kind of important enough you'd think you'd at least show it on screen.
Well, I mean, there's a bit in this episode they don't show on screen again, because immediately, well, there's Cutemon that Taichi's trying to protect, and there's Gyromon attacking. I mean,
yes.
I couldn't possibly get those two mixed up.
No, inexcusable. I totally didn't do the same thing.
Yeah, no. They are Gyromon. I do know that. The Tekkamon do show up later in the episode. But at first it's Gyromon, and there's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's press the number of Ultimates just hanging around.
I mean, there's what, a dozen? I mean, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, and it starts off with just Greymon fighting them, and actually doing quite well.
Yeah,
for being out-leveled by that many of them.
Yeah, being outnumbered and out-leveled, he holds his own pretty well. Until suddenly a Gyromon comes flying by and another Digimon enters the scene. Apparently Rebellimon.
Well, he has to digivolve the Mellow Greymon first before this happens.
Oh, he did? Oh. Well.
Yeah, he did. Actually, my note says it was a full Digivolution scene for Mellow Greymon, so I don't think we've seen since, like, first time he first hit it. Which, boded really well for deep plot coming up in this episode.
Oh, I know. This was a very crucial episode to the plot of the overall season. Everything here was absolutely needed to tell the full, complete story.
Yep, it's a good thing we have these extra episodes, because the plot's just that deep. Lore's that grand.
I know.
We're being sarcastic, but if you watch enough of our videos, you can figure this out by now.
You know that about us by now, yes. So, and then Rebellimon proceeds to mop the floor with the Gyromon pretty well.
Not before he makes a big reveal of a cloak, so he wears the cloak for about 15 seconds so you don't know who it is. Then you do.
Yeah, I mean, was he supposed to... I mean, if you're gonna do that, he needs to kind of wear it and then, reveals next time he comes or something.
Yeah.
It's just... I'm cool. I have a cloak.
I have a big reveal. I need this. I will never wear the cloak after this either, so it's not even like it's just the thing he likes to do.
Yeah. No. It wasn't a sentimental cloak or anything. It was just gone. And as Rebellimon goes to attack Metal Greymon, there is an interesting scene that I didn't notice at first that shows up. It is a slight flashback kind of in the corner of Ogremon and Greymon's fight from 30 episodes ago?
Yeah.
Maybe even longer, probably.
I'm not sure you've even seen Devimon for the first time at that point. So
I mean, I think you saw Ogremon talking to a portal at that point at best, yeah.
But regardless, yeah.
Yeah, it was a long, long time ago.
I find it interesting here that Rebellimon starts to pick a fight. Taichi says, "We don't have to fight, what are we doing? It's okay. We can talk about this." Where has this been the last 53 episodes from anybody? Ever?
Yeah, I mean, when they're running away from Axe Nightmon there's the random ultimate that they have to fight in the forest when there was no reason for him to fight. He was getting his butt kicked. It made sense for him to run away.
But there's never any trying to talk into it or run away. No, we had to fight it. It had to be to the death, darn it.
Yeah, that had to happen.
So I'm glad to see he's, I guess, grown like this, but I didn't see any reason to make him grow like this. Just
yeah, it's not...
This seems more like how Taichi should be, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's not like... Well, I mean, they kind of sort of were defeated by Machine-Dramon, but then they got better, but... So that's not... I mean, you could say that's the point where supposedly he tried to grow, but then it never really came down to... Yeah, it was a very...
Yeah, I'm not bothered by it, just... This is the first time we've seen this, and we're 54 episodes in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, not even like Mimi, who's usually more the, don't fight type. She hasn't really done that
No, she just did Javaz by hating this season.
Oh god.
They have another interesting episode to review.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you see, you get the flashback, so it's kind of obvious this is Ogrmon's evolved form. It's a disappointing design. I've always liked Ogremon. He deserves a better Ultimate/Perfect than this.
I mean, I'm sure there's some people who like it.
There
always will be, but yeah, I'm not a big fan.
No
of
legs,
the
no
unicycle.
hands. Yeah, how does this thing not fall over every 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Balance is all terrible.
Yeah, it's a very, very weird design.
But they do have a bit of a fight, and it looks good.
Yeah,
it's over the top. It's fun. The animation's excellent.
Yeah. There have definitely been some points where some of the animation has seemed spotty and questionable, but
yeah,
I didn't think I saw any of that at any point this episode. This
reminds me of back when I at least, even earlier on when the plot was so good, but at least the action was really fun, really well animated and over the top. And this episode has a lot of that, and I appreciate that. That's good work for the animators. Well done on your part.
Yeah, no, they did a fine job this episode. There's other things I certainly am disappointed, like overall story and stuff, but it looked very nice. So Cutemon takes them back to his place. The
fight ends. They break it up.
Yeah. They don't defeat either side really. They just kind of give up. Go their own ways. And Cutemon takes us back for our exposition of the episode.
Our info dump of it.
Yep. Gives him some tea, tells him, hey, welcome to the Badlands, all these bad people are coming. Rebellion doesn't remember the past, just wants to fight everything.
Yeah, but there's lots of bad Digimon out here for him to fight,
So no one's really upset that he's beating all them up, so...
And beats everybody except for a Boltmon that appears.
And yeah, that makes sense.
Well, this makes sense. So again, I was kind of surprised because Boltmon, for whatever reason, is like the first Mega you see in a lot of things and just loses a lot. It happens in Digimon Re-Rise. He's the first Mega you see with Jimmykin. You kick his butt. I think there's another one I'm forgetting, but...
Yeah, I mean, Digimon World 2 the other day I was kicking a bunch of Boltmons. Because he's a data type. They're weak in those games. Most games, data types are weak for no reason. I don't know what the designers have against data types. But yeah, the Boltmon shows up and just one-shots him. Which, I mean, it's a Mega versus an Ultimate, or Ultimate versus a Perfect, whatever you wanna. It's kind of how, it's kind of how it should go. There's always a very major gap there.
And after our exposition dump, we have some Borman.
Yep, Borman and working with the Gyromon, and again, another decent battle out of this.
Really nice,
This is,
very nice looking.
I mean, Rebellionmon's kind of in trouble. He actually, has issues, and then Greymon comes in, and for once, the humans actually being on the front line was a problem.
Ooh,
it was actually addressed that this isn't necessarily the best idea. And then they had a nice way around it of Greymon just going no and chucking the Borman into a
bike's swinging to 360 around his butt and throwing it. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was good.
Yeah.
If you're not letting me plot, give me more of this, because this is good stuff.
Yes. This is stuff that, while you didn't give me plot really in the last episode, you didn't give me this either. The last episode was really disappointing. But this one at least had this to hold us over, at least.
Yep, and after the fight, they all just stand there and stare awkwardly and silently into a sunset for a while into the commercial break.
Welcome to Japanese anime.
Yeah.
They like their brooding. So much happened that it was really deep and you had to think about it, so... We have to take a moment, decompress. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't get it.
It might be a cultural thing I just don't get.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. I'm going to back it down and say that.
Mm-hmm. No idea. But yeah, and then they're back at Cutemon's place again, and Cutemon's just a cute little healer, as always.
Yep.
Not a single attack really used in the show, but that's what he's always been. Ever since he first showed up back in Cross Wars. At least that's the first I ever saw him.
Yeah, I don't know.
And hence why I still refer to a pink Digimon as him, because of Cross Wars. I know it's 2021, how dare I, but...
But, because we have to wrap things up, let's get the story back on going again. Boltman shows up again.
Yep. Because why is he here? I don't know. He just seems to wander. He doesn't say
Came
much.
in through a portal. Was it part of the Great Catastrophe somehow doing it? Like the lightning before was apparently him, and this Great Catastrophe, whatever he, she, it is, and not Millennium Mon?
I don't know.
Don't know!
We haven't heard the word Great Catastrophe in 2 episodes now, so I mean it's really bad.
It's
really
coming.
Important. Oh, we gotta stop it. And once again, Boltman kicks his butt right away. I mean,
Yeah, initially it does not go very well for him.
No.
And again, over the top action, he throws the axe is nice. When it comes back to him, he gets got enough force, it even knocks him back a bit.
Yeah.
Just, you get over the top, a sense of power here, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's not just randomly, oh, look, lava rising into the sky power. It's like actual force. And
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of cool, but very confusing. This is much more... It's clear what he's doing. He's Boltman. He's got the lightning strike. He's got big axe. He's got the weird spinny hand. That was a little weird, but sure, why not?
Yes. Then we get another flashback back to when Gyromon was talking not too long ago. Again, I was worried about there not being much plot, but Dex expands on this flashback this time.
Yes, you actually see that afterward, Gyromon comes to his rescue then and heals him.
Their Boltman stomps him. Gyromon comes and helps him.
Yeah.
Paying him back for the help he gave the Gyromon a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Even though he doesn't understand why at the time. So that while Rebellimon's down, Gyromon tries to step in to save him.
Yep.
And well, it's a rookie trying to take on a Mega. You can guess how well that
It's
went.
not going very well, yep.
Yeah.
This triggers something in Rebellion, who gets up despite his injuries and rushes to the aid and pulls him out. Pulls Gyromon out of the danger way.
Yep. Much like a lot of times you've seen with a tamer and a Digimon. We've seen this plenty of times before. Between 2 Digimon, that's very rare. I can't think of many times that something like that has happened.
But overall, the scene was extremely well done. I actually felt this a little bit. So again, very good in that regard.
Yeah.
And the Rebellion saying, I just moved my own. Why did I do that?
I
don't understand. Yeah.
Why did I rescue you? Why did I move? Yeah. Why do I feel such power?
Yes, things like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that was a very nice scene. It touched me a little bit, so. Good point. Point to the writers there.
And then it swung right back into the action, too. This episode didn't sit still much at all.
No.
Where chucking the axe at him, dodging it through, major action camera spin around. Suddenly he's got a rocket launcher, apparently. I don't know where.
Behind is one of his hammer fists. He's got can shoot rockets.
Yeah, he's got one of those. I don't know where that came from. Blasts him with it, and... Gee, it doesn't do a lot of damage. But that wasn't the point. Or, well, maybe he got lucky.
Yeah, how much was his plan? I don't know, but...
But yeah, it creates a nice bunch of smoke in front of him, so when he's trying to catch the axe when it comes back, it doesn't work so well.
Yeah, this is the axe and it impales itself in his chest.
Yeah.
Again, which is clever, because Rebellion shouldn't be able to beat Boltman straightforward, so he needs a mega level attack to injure him enough to...
Yeah.
The Rebellion can do something.
I mean, it's still impressive that in the end he is able to fully defeat and delete him. In the end, even with that.
Yeah, without War Greymon or Mellow Greymon's help, or his X-Antibody, Alterium, whatever his...
Alterius mode or whatever.
It's his X-Antibody thing, is what that is. Is where they got that.
Yeah, what is this mode called? Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you, future Rordrik.
Yes. That's what it's called, thank you. Yes. Obviously. We knew that. We're just testing you.
Yes. Put it down in the comments.
Tell us how much an idiot we are, yeah.
Absolutely.
And then we have a nice, just kind of quiet little wrap-up. Where apparently Gyromon had a nice little house and settled down, but now was ready to just go and with Rebellion, I guess, because they're a team. I mean, they're a fine team.
Yeah, they're a fine team.
Bruiser and
healer
healer
together. Anything the other's fine.
Yeah.
Seemed like Gyromon wanted to settle down, not just explore the world and fight like Rebellion kind of wants to do.
Yeah. But yeah, and then I will fully admit this is the point I totally missed the Ogremon, Greymon flashback before, so when they actually said straight ahead, that's actually when I got it. That was Ogremon. It took me that long in the episode to figure out. Well, because I guess if you missed that flashback, that's the only other point you would have heard it, because, well, that's what he told them when they were fighting X-Tyrannomon?
No.
Metal Tyrannomon? And there's so many. Oh, yeah, X-Tyrannomon's the toy.
Yeah, that
would
you remembered it was an X-Tyrannomon.
Yeah. I don't... Gosh. I'm sure there's an episode in X-Tyrannomon showed up. Yeah, this is not X-Tyrannomon.
Not this.
Yes. But yeah, no. And that's where I got it. And they just go riding off into the sunset. And apparently Tai and Agumon figure out, too. What'll become of this? Given this season, probably nothing.
Yeah, and they're going to go follow their compass Digivice some more.
Yeah, because it is pointing somewhere now.
It's still pointing somewhere. I didn't start spinning again.
Yeah, so I guess we'll find out. I bet you Tai will be involved in the next episode. Because he just always is.
It seemed like that's just how it has to be, yeah.
Even though I didn't see him in the preview, but I bet you he'll be there.
But I didn't see him in the Hot Spring one either.
Yeah.
But at least, the Junkmon did say, I'm going to Hot Springs, so don't come with me.
Yes, there
hasn't been anything quite that direct.
Yeah, there was at least some reason for him to be there. So yeah, I think we're...
Yeah, that wraps it up. Another spoiler-filled preview of the next episode.
Oh god, yes. Yes, I think we see Rosemont 3 times in the preview. I mean, it's not even subtle like a one time. No, it's like...
Digimon Analyzer for next time. She shows up. I think her name's in the title again, I think.
Yep.
It's like, jeez.
Yep, there's that. There's the Digimon school. Though I did notice when you saw Digimon, you actually saw his eye, and I'm like, that might be the first time you've ever seen Digimon's eyes, because he's always just hairy dwarf man. He's
yes.
You never see his face, and I think that might be the first time. I mean, he's been in so many things. Who knows? But it could very well be. And I think Babamon's there again. You don't see her as often.
No, not nearly as often.
No, she's much more unusual. And apparently they're at a school, so we'll see what happens at Digimon school.
I'm sure the Great Calamity, Great Catastrophe is in the basement.
I mean, maybe they could learn about it there. Learn about history or something. I mean, they could do something cool with it.
Because you learn so much about it from the, Tree of Knowledge.
The Cult of Joy.
The Cult of Joy. Bringing joy to my knowledge.
Yes. Still don't get that.
So again, I'd probably say this is my favorite episode of the arc so far. I mean, that's not a real high bar to set.
No.
Even though it probably has the least plot of any of them.
Yeah, I mean, Hohomon's up there just because something happened, at least, that Hohomon showed up. And yeah, the Hot Springs was just like, why? That episode was truly wasted. And the Crest one seemed like there could be more there, but it never really got as far as it should. So yeah, it's up there.
But thanks for watching. If you made it this far, like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Like, follow and subscribe. There's no following here on YouTube.
Well, follow him on Twitch then.
Yes. Follow this man too over at Aagie 2000.
Links are in the description, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, links are in the description. I have these lovely little graphics. I'm sure I put in multiple times during the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Keep staying awesome, everyone.